gonna put about half of this right in here. And we put in half so that we ensure that everything gets blended properly. So it's probably about half there. And then we're gonna take a couple of eggs. Now, if you were to flavor it, like later on we're gonna be making a beet ravioli, you could put in spinach, you can put in herbs. Whatever you put in, you're probably gonna wanna put in about a cup. The dough is kind of starting to rise up. Coming up to the top. If you look at the consistency, it's still a little bit dry, but it's getting there. So we're gonna take it right out, and we're actually gonna finish it on the counter. See how it's coming together nicely? It's getting to be a nice smooth dough. Now it's always gonna be a little bit sticky. That's how you want it, but it's more tacky. It's not gonna completely stick to your hands. It's gonna pull away from the counter. So we're gonna make a nice ball. And then what I like to do is just actually wrap it in plastic wrap and put it in the refrigerator to rest for about an hour. So you're gonna cut off a piece of your dough. And like I said, this dough, all I did was add about a cup of beets to it. And we had cooked the beets and peeled them prior to putting them into the food processor. So you're gonna flatten out your dough. And then on the machine there are different numbers, and the lower the number, the wider the width. They're very, very hard to see. This is on setting 1 right now. So as we go along and continue rolling the dough through, we're gonna get thinner and thinner so that it presses it out further and further. And it's a little bit loud, so put a little bit of flour on here so it doesn't stick. The part of this that will take the longest, but it's really just a few minutes. With the mold, all that you do is measure it out on the dough and cut out the length of the mold, 2 sheets. A touch of baby spinach and a little bit of goat cheese. It's a nice fresh flavor, so you're just going to take a little bit. It's surprising how small the amount of filling you actually need, but you really don't want to tear these little pockets. And then take your other sheet of pasta, put it right on top. You can gently push down, but you really don't want to push because you don't want it breaking the other side.